Hello again. This is JC, your poet, short storyteller extraordinaire. Um, as I sometimes do, as I'm wont to do, as a poet would say, sometimes I go back over and peruse some of my old blogs, and today is the day I did that. In an earlier blog, A Time and a Place, um, I was looking through it to see things, and I came across this little post I thought was kind of interesting. And so I thought, you know what? I haven't put anything in my poem place for a while, so I think I'll record this and just put it on there for the fun of it. Now this is called this. I did this on Monday, May the 22nd, 2006, and when I lived in Red Bluff. My wife and I, Donna Lee, lived in Red Bluff, and I have a line up here for it. I call it a line for today. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but anyhow, it's a line for today. Okay, and I'll start it right now. This is sort of a preface here. It says, my last post, that was this morning, this was then on that day, was really an edit of yesterday's post. So to keep the record straight, I'll now post something for today. And so this is my line for today. Mi esposa, my wife, a little Mex lingo there, has been badgered by her back and neck lately. Pain, it seems, has been her almost constant but not welcome companion. So she did what any reasonable person would do. She took a nap. No, I'm just kidding. After several days of excruciating pain, she went to see our favorite doctor, Dr. Smith of the Immediate Care Walk-in Clinic in Chico, California, a town 40 miles from here. There are no good walk-in clinics that we know of in Red Bluff. The good doctor examined her and had her stand and bend and twist and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And oh, did I mention et cetera? Yes, I guess I did. Then he had several x-rays made of her back and neck and showed to us the finished pictures. There were no very bad bone spurs and no indication of the worst kind of osteoporosis. The worst kind of osteoporosis, only arthritis. He then came to his conclusion and said aloud the most terrifying words we could imagine. At first, he hesitated, seeming to not want to say what he knew he had to say. Then, like the professional he is, he blurted it out. I cringed back in fear, and Donna almost fainted when we heard his diagnosis and what had to be done to make life as bearable as possible for Donna in her remaining years. What, you ask, did the stinking doctor say? Okay, you asked for it. He said, Donna, the doctor calls my wife Donna because that's her name. Donna, you need to lose weight and, are you ready? Exercise. Ah, gasp, said mi esposa, a little more Mex lingo there. Not that, anything but that. Then he looked at me. I could feel beads of cold sweat forming on my brow. Little flashes of light rushed across my eyes, and I felt I needed to sit down and put my head down in case I started to pass out, started to faint, started to swoon. Dr. Smith, I murmured, does that go for me too? Are you going to x-ray me? I mean, after all, I'm retired. The good doctor answered in his most sympathetic but professional voice. Yes, that goes for you too, but there's no need for an x-ray. It's obvious looking at you. The rest of it, the exercise, is crucial. Will I actually have to stand up? I asked. I gasped. With tears in his eyes, he nodded an affirmation. Donna and I slowly left the building. I don't remember pulling my car out of the parking lot. I barely remember driving home to Red Bluff. That is, after I foggily seem to recall, mi esposa, my wife, Donna, and I pigged out at the hometown buffet restaurant. This was a panic reaction to that dreadful news from our doctor, I'm sure. Somehow I drove the 40 miles home and got the car into the carport without crashing into anything. The day, all that day, it was a blur. Something I hope I never have to go through again. I know we have to live with the doctor's decision. Diet and gasp, exercise. I only hope the good doctor can live with it too. Thank you very much. This is JC.